So these are all the Neem products. In fact, Neem comes with an amazing story. The Lord gave this Neem, and it's got a lot of healing properties in it. The Lord gave this Neem to Mama, which is Mother Lorraine Molyneaux. And yeah, anyway, what happened was she has an orphanage in India, and all the proceeds from this Neem products, from all of this, will go back to the orphanage. It does go back to the orphanage, to all 22 girls, plus the caregiver, his wife, and their son as well. And then they have the widow and her son. All of the proceeds go back to help the orphanage and the orphans. But here's how it happened. So before Mama went down to India, she ended up with an abscess in her mouth. And she's always been getting abscesses, so she went to Emerge because she was in pain and didn't want to, she needed something. So they gave her antibiotics, but they took her blood pressure and it was 225/95. And they didn't want to let her to the hospital, but she said, no, I have to go. I'm flying down to India tonight and nothing's going to stop me. So she went to India, and it's a 3-day flight. And upon arrival, once she got there, of course, there was a malaria outbreak. And on top of this abscess, she's taking antibiotics, so her immune system is already low. She contracted malaria. And we all know that there's no cure. Well, so she posted a prayer request on Facebook that said, please pray for me. I've got malaria and the hospitals are full. And of course, we were all praying for her. She lives in spirit and truth. She's a very humble lady, a beautiful woman of God. Who walks with integrity. Anyway, we were all praying for her. And somebody by the name of JC Live, she posted on her status message, have you heard of Neem? So, as I've been told rather indignantly, she turned and she looked at Kifa, which is one of the caregivers, and she said, look at this. I'm asking for prayer, and they're asking me if I ever heard of Neem. And Kifa said, Mother, the Neem tree grows right outside the orphanage. So, one of the girls went and picked her a leaf and she chewed on it, and right away her blood pressure went back to normal, which is 120/80. And remember, her blood pressure was 225/95. Now that's really high. That's like heart attack level. So now it's back to normal. So then she had the girls go out and pick her some more leaves, and she started to make a tea, and she drank that for 4 days, sipping on it. And within 4 days, she was healed of malaria. The malaria was gone. So she knew she had to bring this product back to Canada. Anyway, so she did. She started off with making the tonic, and we, her friends, started trying it first. Now, she was afraid to give it to me because my blood pressure was 75/50, which is a child's blood pressure. And she was checking my blood pressure when I was taking it because I think she was kind of scared or concerned what it might do. Anyway, it took my blood pressure back up to normal, 120/80. And yeah. It has done so much, not even just the blood pressure wise. It's helped with, I had severe acid reflux. I was on such strong medication that, and I was still getting sick in my sleep. They didn't want me on the medication because it can cause bleeding ulcers, and it wasn't even helping me. I started taking this, and I'm no longer on any medication, and I'm not even getting acid reflux taking this. I can actually eat spicy foods again, which is good. I miss Mama's Indian dishes, her Indian rice. I wish she had shown me how to make it, and I got some masala, but that's okay. I really miss her cooking. This is just wonderful stuff. It healed. One man had a hernia, and he was drinking this, and it healed him. And, it restored blood circulation. I had bad blood circulation too, and it restored mine. This stuff is antifungal, anti-anergesic, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. Maybe I'm probably missing a couple anti-stuff, and it boosts your immune system too. So, I mean, it's God-given. For sure, the Lord gave her the recipe to make this. There's no toxins or chemicals added at all. This actually takes the toxins out of your system as well. And there's nothing added to it. It's just the neem. And, she makes that. And it's FDA, the bottles are FDA approved. Anyway, so then she started getting into the cream, which is here. Okay, this is the cream bottle. This is the 2 ounce. The 2 ounce sells for 20. The Neem tonic sells for 10. And she just came out with extra strength tonic. So it's an 8 ounce bottle for that now. And this is that's the 12 ounce bottle that I just showed you. This is the Neem cream. Okay. This is 2 ounce, which is $20. She's got a 1 ounce jar, which is $10. Anyway, this does go to liquid when it's warm. And for me personally, I think it goes longer when it's liquid because it's oil based and it really helps. I put it on my skin tags. Not mine. I don't even have them anymore. I put it on my eye. My eyelids were full of skin tags and I had skin tag on my neck. And out of curiosity, I started putting them on my eyelids and the skin tags disappeared. So then I started putting it on the one that was on my neck and it disappeared completely. And, then I use it on my face as well. And I was using it on my feet till she came out with the oil. But this helps with eczema and psoriasis for children. It does work for that way for adults too, but because it's not as strong as the oil, it takes a little longer. It moisturizes the skin. There's a lot of healing in this. Then from the cream, she turned to the toothpaste. So this here, it was the first jar she started. I'm almost done that one, so I thought I'd show it to you. This is what's in now. It's not, I gotta mix it, but that's the toothpaste. It heals gingivitis, it heals cavities, gum disease, it whitens your teeth, it freshens your breath. And since Mama has started using this, since Mother Lorraine, she has not gotten even one abscess. One person was just swishing the tonic around in her mouth, and when she went to the dentist after 2 years of not going, they were shocked because there was no plaque on her teeth. So they asked her what she was doing, and that's what she said. Well, there was barely any plaque. She was swishing her mouth. So then she started buying this. So it helps get the plaque off. There's a lot of healing in it because the Lord is in it. And you know when the Lord is in it, there's always got to be healing. So then from the toothpaste, she went to this. Well, she went from the cream to the oil. I think the oil came before the toothpaste. The oil helps with psoriasis, gets rid of warts. People have been using it for sunspots, and one person's using it for basal cell carcinoma. It helps with pain relief. My coworker was using it, and it helps with boils and acne, and clears cuts and infections up. I used it from an infection I was fighting for a year, and this cleared it right up. And the creams did not help. So from there, now we've got the scrub. So this here is a scrub. It's not like those doTERRA scrubs that you get or other scrubs that are waters. That's more water-based. This is dense, and you do need water for it. And it exfoliates your skin. It really gets that dry, flaky skin off. It really makes your skin feel really soft. And of course, there's that healing. The neem is in it. And I started using the oil on my feet and it got rid of the calluses. And then I used this, and I even soaked my feet in the bath salts, and the calluses are almost gone now. So that's the scrub. And it also, I realized it helps with pain. I had pain from plantar fasciitis on the bottom of my feet. That's not warts. Plantar fasciitis is something totally different. And I use this. And since then, I've had no trouble with my feet. That's just, that's God. That is so God. Only God can heal the way that, is being healed. They call the tree in India the village pharmacy. Anyway, then she came out with the bath salts, and these are the bath salts. Now, this is only a sample bag. She sells them 1 pound bags. So I'll tell you the toothpaste, the oil, the 1 ounce cream, and the tonic, and the bath salts are $10. And it is 1 pound bath salts. This is just a smaller version of it. Anyway, you can soak your feet. You put a tablespoon in and you soak your feet, and or you can put it in your bath water. It turns the water green, but there's a lot of healing in that as well. And it's also helped with calluses and all of that. Like it's relaxing, removes toxins from your body. So why not? Of course, you wouldn't use it if you have no health issues. All these products, you only want to use them if you absolutely have to, or and there's no toxins. So this one's not on the shelf. This was made for me. This is deodorant, and this, oh my. I had a lump under my arm, and I was concerned about cancer, but this lump's been there for probably 3 years. If not, I don't know if any longer than that, but it was growing and it was sore. And I was concerned because my mother, my mom, my real mom, she had breast cancer and she found the lump under her arm and she lost both her breasts. Anyway, that lump is gone now. It's completely gone. There is no lump there. So I use that daily. So yeah, that's all it about the neem. And of course, all the proceeds go back to the orphanage. So it's amazing stuff. God, of course, is amazing. He is our healer and he is the life giver, and he has given all of this stuff. He gave Mama the recipe on how to make it, and she makes sure that everything is done properly. And I encourage you to try it. God bless.